Well, not only is control of the Senate hanging in the balance, but a joint session of Congress is convening today to certify the results of the presidential election. Tensions running high. Supporters of President Trump gather there in Washington. Some Republican lawmakers, as you know, are gearing up to challenge the election results. Cecilia Vega has the very latest for us. Good morning, Cecilia.
Hey, Robin, good morning to you, too. So today, President Trump gets that Hail Mary election showdown he's been demanding. But in the end, to be clear, the result will be the exact same one he has been refusing to accept for months, that Joe Biden is the next president of the United States. Overnight clashes erupting on the streets of Washington. Right outside the White House, Trump supporters facing off with police. This after President Trump called on his backers to show up in droves. Today, as many as 30,000 people expected to gather outside the White House, including the president himself and right-wing extremist groups like the Proud Boys. The National Guard called in to keep the peace. The president is still falsely claiming the results of the election now rest in the hands of Mike Pence, who will preside over the joint session of Congress today when electoral votes are formally counted. Still, sources tell ABC News President Trump made it clear to Pence that he expects him to deny Biden victory. But behind closed doors at a White House lunch on Tuesday, sources say Pence pushed back, telling the president he does not have the power to block Biden's decisive win. In a statement, the president denied it, saying they are in total agreement that the vice president has the power to act. Even though that is not how it works, the vice president has no actual authority to accept or reject any votes. But it's not stopping the president from mounting a pressure campaign.
I hope that our great vice president comes through for us. He's a great guy. Of course, if he doesn't come through, I won't like him quite as much.
This as even one of the president's longtime lawyers publicly breaks ranks.
I actually don't think that's what the Constitution has in mind. If that were the case, any vice president could refuse any election.
And in what critics call a theatrical stunt, more than half of Republicans in the House and 13 Republican senators are expected to lodge formal challenges to results in at least 3 states. States that have already certified the election, states where courts have repeatedly found no credible evidence of the president's false claims of widespread voter fraud. The group of challengers do not have the votes to overturn the will of the American electorate. Republicans like Oklahoma Senator Jim Inhofe calling the challenge a violation of my oath of office. So normally this joint session today would be a quick affair. It's a ceremony filled with pomp and circumstance. But with these Republican challenges, this could end up stretching late into the night, perhaps even into the early morning hours of tomorrow. But given all the false claims the president keeps making, we have to keep saying this. The result in the end will be the same as it was since the election was declared more than 2 months ago. George, Donald Trump lost, Joe Biden won.
That's right. This is all performance art today in the Senate.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.